Yo everybody, we are back here again today for another exciting video. Back here.
We're starting this video with a bang.
Okay,
it's
we're
Enderman
gonna,
time.
we're gonna kill this Enderman.
Oh Jesus.
I hit
That's
it.
a spotter too.
I hit it. It's
He
hitting me. I don't know where it is. I'm dead. Oh, I hit it again. Oh, it's hitting me. I hit it.
I'm hitting you.
I have 4 health. I'm gonna die. It's gonna kill me. I'm dead.
Get under a tree. Get under a tree. If you get under a tree that he can't fit under, then you're fine. He really wants you, damn.
I'm currently in the cave.
Saw that. Can you come back, buddy? I want to hit you.
Is he still looking for me? I hope not.
Yeah, he's very angered at you.
Well, he shouldn't be like that.
Alright, just hit him. Bitch. Yeah, give me that
Ooh!
boy. Yeah, give me your spider eyes, kid.
Okay. That worked out. But anyway, guys, welcome to this episode. I believe we're at episode, what, 4 or 5? I don't even freaking know at this point.
I'm honestly not too sure.
Numbers are for fools anyway. Do you want to come sleep so I can go out and do some tree breaking? I know, it's a rough life.
What a bitch, man. Like, that is too far?
Alright, so, as we said at the end of the last episode, today's goal is to continue the expansione of our house. So, a couple things. Currently, Ethan's working on the farm. There's obviously other things that we're going to want to add to the place. So, here today, that is the goal. We will be, kind of doing what it do. Be out here collecting wood for the most of it. And then we'll see how much of the expansion we can get done here in today's episode. So, like I said, the farm is the goal right now, considering...
Oh, Jesus Christ, there's a creeper in our farm.
Wait, really?
I thought it was lit up enough that mobs wouldn't spawn down here, but I guess not.
That must have been a fun game.
I'm killing him.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
Did it break anything, or
what's that?
So it didn't break anything? You're just vibing?
No.
Okay,
I can't really. We're chilling.
So, just don't have the patience to take out the trees with branches. So I'm just leaving those ones up, to be honest.
I honestly hate those trees. They're just mad annoying.
Yeah, so we're just leaving those ones up. The trees we hate the most are the ones we're saving from deforestation. All the other trees, the cute little dainty trees, they are the ones that get screwed. But yeah, so I'm going to try to get, a decent amount of iron here, and then probably go down and just hand this off to Ethan, and then go back out.
Did you just say iron?
Yeah, wood, iron, wood. If I find iron out here, too, that I'm down. I brought the pickaxes for it, but...
Fair enough.
I've only got a stack of iron currently, so I'm really not vibing out right now. I used to have it more than that. But we'll see.
How many diamonds do we currently have?
20-some, I think.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So we definitely need more diamonds as well. We'll probably have to do after expansion an episode of us just both.
I was gonna say an episode here soon. I'll definitely have to go down to the mines with you.
Yeah, and you get double the work done there. And at that point, I mean, I'd say we definitely need an enchantment room, because to have enchanted picks is going to be huge when it comes to strip mining, especially.
Yeah, you are correct.
So we'll definitely have to put some work in on that front. Because in terms of books, we're just not at the capacity, which reminds me, well note here, and I see these cows. I should probably be herding them back to our homeland, but instead I'm just going to murk them where they stand.
That's what you like to see.
Because, again, it would be nice to have a source that's kind of, always refilling itself, but instead we'll just murk them and then hopefully they respawn. Because I honestly hadn't seen a cow around here for a while, and I just found like 2 or 3 just chilling. Obviously, at some point we will probably make a cow farm as well, but
yeah, I just killed chickens and pigs and lured some chickens over for now. So
yeah. So we don't even have a sustainable wheat source right now to drag these guys here.
I literally just have to wait for that. So Yeah, in hindsight, we probably should have done the whole basic farm thing first, but it's fine.
That's fine. we're just... At least we got the chickens, and now we'll do the basic, you know, farming business, and then, you know, figure it out from there, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
It's pretty much how we rock. We just deal with whatever happens and go from there. Yeah, so obviously if I see any more cows out on my adventure, I'll certainly be sure to handle business with those. I've actually almost gone through a full iron axe worth of wood chopping here, so we're doing all right, although I think I probably hit the cow with a couple axe hits as well, just by accident, but it's fine. Axes are actually, I believe, the tool that does the second most damage in Minecraft, so...
Well, I think depending on the enchantment, actually, it can
does
do
more.
the most. Yeah. So, I think, don't quote me on that, but...
Yeah, I don't know the number. Like, I know it actually, does it still say attack damage on it? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it literally only does 1 less attack damage than an iron sword at base level, so... Yeah. Because, I mean, I remember watching,
I mean, that's
like...
what I've been using.
Yeah, I mean,
haven't
you
even
wreck
made
with
a
it.
sword yet. I've just been using an axe.
Yeah, like, I imagine that... Oh my god, I have almost... Oh my god. 2.5 stanks. Stanks? 2.5 stanks? 2.5 stacks of logs, so...
Okay, while you're out there, actually, if you see any birch trees, can you strip them and mine them like that, please?
Sure.
Just because I'm going to need some of that wood for the explosion.
Okay, well, now that I have that many stacks of normal wood, I'll start grabbing your stripped business. There's tons of birch out here on me. Do you know how much of it you're going to need? Like, just try to get a stack, or what?
I'd probably overstack, but you do you, really.
Yeah, I'll just go and I'll just hunt birch trees until, you know, I can't anymore.
Yeah, that's why I had planted some outside of our house, just because it's the easiest way to get them, I guess. Because I've done quite a fair share of birch oak killing.
Yeah.
Killing, sorry.
I mean, oddly enough, though, the forest doesn't look any worse than it did. Like when we first got here, like I don't find the forest is any less dense, but maybe that's just me because I don't come up to the surface that often.
That's fair though.
But like I don't know, I haven't noticed much of a difference in terms of. Well, actually, I definitely have. I just lied to your face.
Wow.
Now that I look at from the forest to the house, I definitely realize that there's a lot less forest than when we first begun. Like, the forest was quite expansive behind our house, and now there's just nothing. Just nada.
It happens.
I'm back at the house. There's a cow right out front, so we're going to murk that. Eat some food while we're out here. There's a skeleton in the house.
Nice.
So the mob spawning in
Where are these
here.
guys coming from?
I certainly didn't appreciate that. That was kind of not it. I'm just going to make a second axe here since I had the sticks. I literally got sticks from chopping trees down. Okay. Let me... Again, just kind of trying to ensure that we are being efficient with our chests for now. Obviously, again, as the expansion gets a little bigger, we'll probably, you know, make specific chests, you know, weapons and armor and such, ores, mob drops, all that kind of stuff. But for now, we're just dealing with a smorgasbord of just crap.
Pretty much. I guess, like you said, though, I will be organizing everything after a while. I'm just gonna get some other things first.
On the bright side, we have 14 leather currently, so
that's pretty good.
It's what, 3 leather per book and 3 books per bookshelf, something like that. I'm almost 100% certain that it's 3 leather per book, but I don't know about the amount of books per bookshelf. But I don't know. I'm not even actually going to say with complete certainty that whole 3 leather thing is accurate either, because it probably isn't. So I took out a couple of the birch trees that were right out front of our house, but I'm going to go a little bit further away. And oh, there's like 3 cows right here. Okay. Again, I really shouldn't be killing them, especially when they're this close. But again, I'm just going to kill them now, and then everybody in the comments, you know, a couple episodes from now when I'm screaming there's no cows anywhere, feel free to say I told you so. When all the cows are just no more. It's fine, honestly. Luckily enough, we've actually seemed to have a decent amount of cow respawnage up to this point, so I think we'll be okay in terms of that, I hope. Although me wrecking them probably isn't helping. Do you need more wood now?
Yeah, I'm up here actually because I just wanted to get the walls in, so I just grabbed some seeds. I was getting some seeds.
Just throw you all of the wood that I currently have. There's a lot of it there. I believe there's, like I said, 2.5 stacks of normal logs, and then almost a stack full of the stripped birch.
Thank you, sir.
This is essentially how our Minecraft dynamic is. I do, when it comes to teamwork missions, I usually do some of the more gruntier, sitting and staring at trees work. And Ethan's down there doing a lot of the building work, just because he's a better builder than I am. It's also becoming evening time, which I don't appreciate. But the fight goes on. I'm just going to hope that I don't get ran up on by a creeper or anything like that, because if that happens, I will be quite upset. Luckily enough, I don't have too many good things on me, other than, you know, I've remade some pickaxes and things like that, but other than that, I don't really have, like, any stellar items on me. But to die would still suck nonetheless.
Okay, sorry, I had to make another chest. I just couldn't be asked.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. The fun begins. The outdoor fun begins. Luckily enough, it was only 2 zombies and not a creeper. Whew. Okay. That was only a minor heart attack there. We're good. Okay, there's the creeper that I was worried was going to come at me. So let's handle that. Don't blow up. There's birch trees here, you fool. I think my best plan is I'm going to now break these trees that are closer to the water, so that if a creeper does decide it's time to me, then it won't have any actual power to do so. So probably once I get another maybe stack or so of this birch wood, I'll probably come back for the evening. Which actually is not too far from now. Yeah, I see you, spider. You don't want to kill me for some reason, do you? Okay, you just walked away from me and then changed your mind and said, yoink, get dead. Whatever, dude. It was weird. It was doing that thing like, you know, like they're docile during the day, and it was acting kind of like that. Like it just stood and stared at me. And then...
Yeah, I've been having that same thing with spiders. I don't know why. I don't know if that's something new or
maybe
just that bad. They're like, no, we don't even want them.
I really don't know. It's probably that.
True.
Probably just like, these guys are garbage. Absolute garbage. Okay. Well, I've got over a stack of the stripped business, so I'm gonna make my way back. I mean, only took us about 10-15 minutes. Probably got a decent amount of wood. Probably not enough wood for all of the expansion ideas, but at least it's a beginning. Now both of the traveling villagers' llamas are here. Did I say that already? Have they already both been here?
I don't know if they were both. I don't know one of them was.
Is he here actually? No. I'm so confused. Okay, I'm gonna grab these birch tree saplings here that I'm seeing. Woo la 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 la.
You good?
2 creepers outside of the house. Don't blow up. Not by the bell. Okay, they're dead. Zombie as well. Okay. Woo. A mob combat extraordinaire. I say as I freaked out at 2 creepers. It's fine. Just king in the house. I don't
How's
want,
he doing? How's he doing?
don't want to talk about it. What the f...
Are you okay?
A creeper spawned in the house, and it blew up.
Oh, no way.
The windows are gone. There's a big crater in the floor.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay, well, it's funny. I literally put a torch down, and I'm like, nah. I literally like the ominous feeling in here. I guess I should have put the torch down. Okay.
Oh, I don't know how it didn't kill me. I don't know if it was even in the house or if it was. Can it sis me through a window? Because I feel like it would have killed me if it was in the house, right? Like, I was right here sitting at this chest, and it blew up right in that crater.
You have the crafting table.
No. It's in this mess somewhere, if it's even still a thing. Like, I don't know how much we just lost. Please tell me our diamonds were safe in another chest, thank God. The iron lived, which is good. I think the traveling salesman is using an invisibility potion.
Why do you say that?
Because I hear him going, huh? Out there.
Yeah.
And I see, like, potion specs right at the front of the leash of the llamas. I cannot believe I almost just got yeetest deletest in my own home.
Yeah, that would have been a major Elson.
I'm just glad it didn't destroy, like, everything.
That's fair.
Again, I don't know how we didn't lose more than we did. Like, in terms of...
I'm not too sure.
In terms of losses, like, we didn't really seem to lose much. Whew. I will admit, I was...
Oh,
why is it doing that? So annoying.
Don't kill my OCD, please.
I was gonna leave it like that, although that would have been funny, so... Okay.
Alright, well...
Well, before you head down, I might as well give you that.
Thank you, sir. Austin is losing it.
I'm honestly... I don't have any words. I'm just gonna go down to the mine where I feel safe. I'm just... I am right. I am glad I just
I am
die.
right.
I am right. I am right, never wrong. Always right, never speak.
However you trying to say, though.
I'm just glad that I'm not dead. I didn't want to have that. I didn't want to have to add that to the death counter. Not that. So, glad that I didn't have to do that. Ooh. Okay, I think, you know what? I feel like, okay, I'm gonna start digging at standing on 11.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what I want to do.
And?
But I think digging standing on 11 is a better idea.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I mine a block above the block that I'm I'm standing on, so I'm actually technically mining 13, and ideal diamond level is just not 13. So
That's fair.
okay.
This is some, elite tactical plays from Aussie B.
I would have to agree upon statement. I just don't know quite yet where I want to start. This way. We'll just go this way.
And I love watching your videos and just hearing your chair squeak. It honestly makes me
Honestly,
thrive.
though, right? It's so annoying. That's why I should have the better chair, but we're not gonna. I'm not gonna open that can of worms.
Are you talking about my chair? Okay, yeah, no. How the hell do mobs keep spawning in here? There's skeletons. There's skeleton spawned in here with us. Like, literally, what the testicles?
Honestly, that's a question that I often ask myself. What the testicles? Oh, what the death? What the death?
Oh, what the testicles?
Can I close that up?
All right, mate.
I'm not impressed with myself. Stop! A rat.
Okay, they shouldn't be able to spawn in here anymore, but who the hell knows, apparently.
Where am I at now? Is this death? I am become death? Okay, I mean, right by some lava, there's a big coal vein here, and you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. Big coal veins by lava? Obviously diamonds, dude. Because every single ore I see by any other thing is obviously diamonds, dude. Now, the big brain play here is to not step in the lava. Good. That's a good start to my plan. Oh, this is this set of death. Dope. I have multiple sets of death. I'm just gonna dig here, and we're just gonna diamond. Hooey! See, every time I just say we're just gonna dig here, I think that I'm not gonna use it every time because obviously it won't work every time if I use it often. But I think every once in a while I'm just gonna say we're just gonna dig here, and then eventually, obviously, that means Diamondus. Now, look at this, and what's right above the diamonds? Gravel. I should have known. I should have known. Eventually, if I dug through the right gravel pit, I would find something. All of my biases are being confirmed right now. This is great.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like that is really true.
8 diamonds. Let's go, dude.
I mean, you were really in it to win it with the diamonds.
Alright. You know what? We're trying something new, ladies and gents. We're not doing the normal strip mine tactic, but I'm doing a 1x1 little tunnel. And I'm just going.
Are you like doing the swim thing?
Nope, I'm not even doing the swim thing. So if I hit lava, I'm going to just have to quick block. Are you scared for my safety? Because I would be.
I don't know. I have some faith in you, I guess.
Well, that makes one of us.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, there's diamonds again. Boom. Boom, chicken blocka. That's the term.
Boom, chicken, baklava.
Definitely didn't say baklava, but I wish I had have. That's freaking gold.
Yeah, have you ever tried baklava? Fuck, that shit is good.
I've
man.
honestly, I think I may have had it once in my life, but do I remember what it tasted like? I don't think so.
Fair.
Boom.
Just, it's the family Syrian. They have it sometimes, and yeah, it's just great.
That's dope. How did I not know you had Syrian descent in your family?
My grandfather's father actually moved from Syria to Riverview.
Oh, that's like
Yeah.
moving from like, I don't know, Africa to Hollywood. Or like, I don't know, where else? I'm trying to think, like Belgium, like Ireland to Hollywood, like back during like the potato famine, whenever all the Irish people came to Canada. That's what I'm equating that to.
Mm.
I am Irish, so I'm allowed to make fun of Irish people. Obviously
That's fair.
not Irish as in, you know, Jacksepticeye, top of the morning to you, but like Irish as in there is some of it in my genomes.
We're in it. We're in it.
What are we in?
Just everything.
Okay. I mean, honestly, this 1x1 strip mine thing has proved to be the best decision that your boy has ever made. Although now, like, it makes me nervous because I know that one wrong block break, and not only could I be potentially losing diamonds if I break the wrong spot in that sense, but also could be losing my life.
Mm.
And that would really suck biscuits.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I think that the plan is I will kind of branch out of these branches as well, just do 1x1 little branches, but try to keep them at least semi-organized, because death would suck right now.
Not wrong.
We're now pretty much, if I make it to the surface, we're pretty much doubling our diamond supply, so... But that second vein was not as big as the first vein that I found, but I will take it. And even in this scenario, I'm getting more... It doesn't make sense, though. Why is it like that?
What is what? Like what?
I don't know. Maybe I just suck at, like, ratios and math, but, like, how is it possible that digging less wide makes it that you find more things? It must be the way they chunk things, maybe? I don't even know.
Good time, mate.
But, I mean, if it continues to work as well as it has been, I am vibing with it. I'm going to start going this way now. We'll dig out here. We'll make sure that we know that this is kind of our way. Oh. Okay.
Good.
I just fell in a hole that luckily enough didn't have anything in it that I had made myself, but I was very, very certain that I was dead there. Okay. Now, speaking of death, it's making the friggin' noise again. Okay, that sounds like a helicopter. So now I'm confused. I know it was supposed to be like some ominousity.
Huh?
It's fine. I just found more lavata.
Oh.
Alright, so we're not going to go that way. I almost just W keyed into that lava there. That would have been an unfortunate event. Okay. So obviously, I think that I may have used up my 1x1 branch luck, so now we're going to go 2x2 branch here. So still moving through a strip mine fairly quickly, but not really quickly to the point where we're not really, you know, less chance of missing something to our left and our right. That's essentially the goal. There's some iron here below me and some redstone right there, so let's be careful as per usual about digging right down below us. Don't want to just dig right at your feet, because feet digging usually leads to deadnessing. Let's build that back in. Okay. Still sticking with the 2 length kind of setup here. 2x2, 2x2. If we find that we're going too slow, we'll probably go 1x1. Not really too sure yet, but we shall see. Once this pickaxe breaks, so we'll probably make our way back up to the surface, because we have been down in the mine for quite a while now. Man, I really don't know. I'm glad that I was able to find diamonds again at least, but now I'm not finding all that much.
I mean, how many did you get?
14.
I mean, that's a pretty big haul, so can't really complain about that, I guess.
I mean, that was definitely decent. Okay, I'm playing with my life here. Yeah, let's stop that. Don't ask me why I'm doing this, ladies and gentlemen. There's a method to my madness. At least I hope there is. Okay, that's why we don't do things that way. Holy, that's an expansive lava river. Okay. Not really seeing anything in terms of decent ores anywhere. That is a large scale.
Well, I found gravel, so...
Let's go, dude. And you're not more excited about this find? That's unfortunate. Alright, well... I think... see, I don't want to stop yet, because I feel like there's gotta be more. How long has this episode been going for? Decent amount of time. We definitely should stop, but we're gonna trek on for a little bit longer here and just see if maybe we can get lucky. I'm gonna start digging another little corridor kind of down to the opposite end of where we were digging before. And just kind of see perhaps if we can find anything at all. We're going to go with the 1x1 format here for a bit. Get some gold in front of us here. Gold above us. Again, be careful. Be ready to place a block at any moment. Okay.
Glad you're starting to get into the habit of that.
Yeah, I have a block in my hotbar right beside my pickaxe. So if the things,
I don't think it's a bad idea to hold the bucket of water as well.
Yeah,
still.
Now that we have buckets already made for other reasons, I might steal one and then maybe go and...
Yeah, I mean, they're both in the chest right now, so will you.
I mean, we're going to need obsidian anyway at some point, so...
Yeah.
We're almost finally through the stack of torches that I made like episodes ago. So that's actually decent. And we actually have been able to find kind of a decent little stockpile of iron here as well. So I'll definitely take that. Although more diamonds would be dope, it's looking like they're going to cut us off here for this portion. There's actually some gravel here. Friggin' love gravel.
Oh, sick. You found gravel? Might as well just throw the diamonds out now.
You're right. Might as well just go back to that lava pit and throw all 14 diamonds in the trash. So once you find gravel, you've really found it all. What more could a guy want? You can tell by the excitement in my voice of the gravel that I literally saw the gravel and started digging in a different direction. More iron here? Wow. Again, we'll definitely take that. Should we place a block down there just in case we have to make a quick, speedy getaway out of this place? But yet again, it's not looking like we're going to find much, and we're actually about to lose our very final pickaxe here. I think we made 3 or 4 pickaxes for this run, and I believe that we just used them all. Decent haul there, though. I didn't really stop to look at my inventory to see exactly how much we got. Once we get up to the surface, we'll have a look and see if it was worth our while. Yeah, so I think that maybe next time I hit the mine, I'll start doing the one-way hallways at just kind of at different sections of the main mine, and then just kind of see. Just much more efficient, I think, than until we get enchantments to just do the whole like super duper long kind of mine situation.
Well, that's interesting.
What?
Right beside me, I hear zombies and a skeleton.
That's not good. Our strip mine is already starting to get a little bit confusing to me, so that's dope. I'll have to probably start walling sections off that I know have like little to nothing in them, and then kind of going from there. Am I allowed to come in here?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Dope.
This is gonna be the storage room.
Okay, fantastic. That's a much needed advancement for us. But we'll head up to the surface and kind of take in our haul here. So as of right now, we have 22 diamonds in the chest. I've got 36 diamonds in total. We got close to a stack of coal, which I'll probably just lump into these furnaces if any of them even really need any. This one needs a few. This one needs a few. Got a lot of flint because we got through a lot of gravel there. I'm clapping for that. In terms of iron, I guess we didn't get as much as I expected us to get. We got about 28 iron there throughout that little adventure, and about 6 gold.
What level are you now?
27.
You're getting close.
Level enchantments, what, level 30 is the highest enchantment you can get.
Yeah.
I believe that's correct. So we're definitely we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. Still got a decent amount of work to do, but eventually. What was I just gonna make? I was thinking about starting to make books.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe just start working on the thing right now.
Yeah. Okay.
You got diamonds. We're just gonna need the obsidian, really.
We need enough to make.
So all you need is what? 1 diamond, 1 book, and like 4 obsidian or something.
It's 2 diamonds, a book, and 4 obsidian. So, let me take 3, 4, 5. Actually, just take 3 diamonds out to make a diamond pick for now. Do I have any wood? There's some. Some of the friggin' dark oak wood from like the very beginning of the series. Make some sticks there. Make a diamond pick, which is fantastic. So we currently have a fine total of 5 books. Which really isn't enough, but it's okay. We will get there with time, I am sure. Actually, let me take this and this. I didn't mean to split stack that, but whatever. Make some more torches, and actually make a few more sticks here. Take these back and make even more torches. So we're back up to about a stack of torches there. I'm just going to keep making sure that we refill these
I was just doing that too. Sorry.
It's fine. Okay. Do you still have one of the buckets on you?
No, they're both in that big chest.
Okay. So I'm going to go and grab some obsidian. How much do you need for another portal? Is it 8?
10.
Okay, well,
I think it's 2, 3, 3, 2.
maybe. You're probably more likely to be right about that than me, so I'll definitely take your word on that. So I'll head into the cave that I saw, get 14 obsidian, I guess, is all we're going to need. 10 for the ender portal, 2 for... the
nether portal, by the way.
Did I say ender portal? Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't actually want to take it from that section of lava because it's kind of an awkward section to take from because it's got like a lava waterfall that I just don't feel like dealing with. Well, now this isn't lava anymore. God dang it. Mistakes were made. Okay. Well, guess we will be taking it out of that kind of section. Just gonna hope that it's not gonna kill me. How much lava is underneath this is a big question that I'm going to need an answer to. A lot. A friggin' lot. There. That should be... Oh, that's a frustration. Oh, okay. Where is the source of this water? Take you. Ooh, it's made a lot of lava. Or a lot of... Okay. This is annoying. I need to get close enough to it that I can actually get the block once it breaks, but kind of far enough from it that it doesn't become perfect. Okay. Well, only 10 more to go. Half of it is being ruined by the lava underneath it, so we're kind of just hoping that the block jumps into my soul. Okay, that should be a little better. Now I'm hoping that this will allow us to maybe get some more lava going. Except for when it does that. Currently at 5 out of the 14 that we need.
I mean, that's enough for the enchantment table.
Yes, sir. Okay, that is the most frustrating thing. Okay. Well, we've actually kind of figured out a way to break the proper blocks here. We're actually making some headway. We're just going to have to be careful here breaking this one because I don't know if there's lava behind it, which there is. We're actually so lucky that we're not dead. Okay. Whew. Should be able to break this one without any issues, I think. So that should be... Okay, that's block 10. Perfect. Okay. Block 11 now done. Like I said, we need about 15 here. So, we're getting there. 15 for the nether portal, and then... Or no, 10 for the nether portal, 4, technically, for the enchantment table. But we will get... Not going to hurt me to get a few extras here, just in case that our calculations are incorrect, even though I'm pretty certain that they're not, but... got 14 here now. And then we can take the final one from here. Like I said, it won't hurt to have extras. I know the full nether portal, I think you are right with it being 10. I think the full nether portal is 12, and you can make like the non-corner ender portal.
Yeah, if you want to make
10.
the full one, by all means.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it matters
Down
that
for
much.
whatever, really.
Do you hear any alarming noises down here? Don't be alarmed. Don't know if you can hear anything from this far down, from where like kind of where you are.
I mean, I can see you. You're not too far away, but I can't hear anything.
That's good. It's just almost death. It's fine. Now, for some reason, I'm blanking on how in the Lord I ever get out of here. It's right here. Okay. No longer blanking. And there's the obsidian. This has been a long episode, people. I do apologize. We'll definitely end it here after we make this enchantment table. I ended up taking a super long time mining and then taking a super long time going back into the mine to get some obsidian. So we'll quickly make the enchantment table, and we will probably call her there for this episode. So it was 2 diamonds, book, and then obsidian. Boom. Enchantment table is done. Throw the obsidian in there. Okay. Yeah, so the traveling villager was just invisible because he's back now.
Huh.
I didn't know he could do that. Well, also, nice cows. I didn't see you grab some cows. Beautiful looking cow enclosure.
Thanks.
I'm just going to take some of the sugar cane, make some more paper because I've got a decent amount of leather still. I didn't realize it was paper that I had ran out of. I thought it was the leather.
How long have you been recording?
Almost an hour.
Jeez.
I believe it's 48 minutes.
Damn.
But I keep finding exciting things that I want to do. So after the bookmaking, that'll be the end. I say now, but Lord knows. Okay. There you go. So we now have 11 books and 3 bookshelves. I believe if I had... Okay, so we now have 5 bookshelves. Again, I'm blanking on how many you need to and how many of those you need to make a kind of an enchantment room, but we will get there at some point. So guys, we are finally...
I think it's 14.
It might be 14. But guys, we are officially... What?
Oh, sorry. I think it's 18. 3 sides of 6.
Well, you're officially going to end this episode here. Again, apologize. This is probably the longest episode yet, even longer than the first one that we had to mash up into 2 parts. But was exciting, even though, well, I guess, we found some diamonds in the mine. We made the enchantment table. Made our first diamond pick. Got some obsidian. Still working on some house kind of improvements, upgrades. Kind of things along those lines, and obviously in the coming episodes all of these things will unfold. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this episode, and as always, we'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace out.